turn off the light for the drill it. I pop out you down from the light like a grillin'. He was a chicken, I can't call the road, my glizzy. He pop out and threw up his finish. You know it's WC1. If I'm by myself, know I got 3 guns. All you be with the ops, niggas stay one. Tryna put on the hood like I'm Trayvon. I'm just tryna show more love to face on. When my internet this, you coming up missing. You wanna go talk to your people through say on. Showed all his colors, I think he was sweet as a way from the get it fall like a crayon. You know this ain't the grind you play on. You can play if you want, I suggest you don't. You play when you lay, you get sprayed on. I'm the king of the jungle, you come in the trenches and don't look for me, you prayed on. I was just kicking down, I didn't think of my idol. I guess now I'm owing the people like Rayvon. Hey, I'm having bars on bar of granola. 71 shots from the whip on Finola. I got more pull and push in a stroller. War on the stores, I be higher than Yoda. They say that boy finna blow like a motor. I want these 4x coming like Noah. They know my name, it come with a mask. And hella folk dying, I'm chill like Corona. I'm the sickest to do it, I spare the leaving the witness. I am not your hoe, I'm leaving the preachers to do it. The sneakers and geekers to do it. I cannot breathe on a beat. If I do, then the people will use it. To go back to point out and flowing my rap, my flow come with murder and stuff included. I think on the hardest. He dodging me like a pothole. He dodging me like a ram truck. He said it would beef. I'm not the police, but I shoot him while he got his hands up. Get the hell out my business. It's 40 on me. Make it hard to make sure that my pants up. I just told y'all before, I'ma cut off the legs. If you wanna be funny, cause this ain't a stand up. Pussy boy, go get your bands up. Need to drive, make sure that the fan up. I've been trying to go out, get my fans up. Don't you wish on me, I don't need a man look. Know his mama regret that he ran up. Gotta put a man down if you man up. With a switch on the fire, won't jam up.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started, and off we go from Tampa. This fielded right at the goal line.
Oh my God, it's a fucking house call. It's a fucking house call. It's a house call. It's a house call. I'm nice. I'm nice.
Touchdown, Colts. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd? They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
You was cuffing girls while I was clapping up that ass. You was doing homework while I was working in the trap. You was up early taking field trips to school. I was up early in the field trying to fool. You was shaking little hoes, I scooped her like a spoon. Niggas smell it in her mouth, and I know you like it too. Ha, we got guns, we got big text.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Brady now on first down.
Fuck. Oh, shit ass fucking receiver. That's fucking crazy.
Just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A big play there on the first play of the game.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. On the ground with a tight end. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
Bro, what the fuck?
Into the end zone, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Ryan Suckup on for the point after.
It's gay.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
You're not even tuned in, yo.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
It's too good.
He's brought down after a very nice gain. A big pickup there on the run. Right when he pitched that to him, it looked like he had a good numbers advantage on the outside. He did, and it turned into a nice gain.
Allowed his vision to take over, too, because he was able to pick when he put his foot in the ground and took off upfield because he actually had options. Did he go now? Wait another second? It really didn't matter, but he chose the exact right time and turned it into a big-time run.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. To the right side, this is Taylor. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. They'll run for it. It's
Oh.
I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop
shit,
him?
yo.
They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are you going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette.
Look at the version.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Brady now on 1st down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Again, it's Brady.
Bro, what the fuck?
And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Goes right side, complete to Gronk. A gain of 6 there on 1st. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady will swing this out to Fournette.
Look at the version, bro.
Just outside of the 10 at the 11. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he's got it. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Suckup. And that makes the score 14-7.
We the Bang Bros. I had to change clothes. We're on this chain. Put the Ringo in the same clothes.
Rodgers on the return. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Yeah.
The Colts come to the line.
Get my third phone number for the month. I'm trying to play me like I'm crazy, bitch. I ain't the one. Oh my God, get off of me, bitch. What the fuck? Got me? But I'm one. Try to play me like I'm crazy, bitch. I ain't the one. Have a peace with everybody here. Oh, my daughter's eye disappear. Daughter's eye leave this earth. I'm lost in my thoughts. Thinking about my life, and in my life, I'm so fucking lost. They never ask how I'm feeling, just ask for money. I tell them, yeah, I tell them, no, they gon' look at me funny. It's hurting me bad. I just wanna run it up and up like my mama and dad. Cause I'm the man now. Leave me if you're red eye. Like she fuck with me, that's a damn lie. Shoot it up in the air. I know if they rocking with me. They financial problems. My phone, they gonna think I'm flawed. Back against the wall, I lay in my lane. While they calling my phone, talking rumors and hatred, I get mad. They ain't to get fame. I should knock that bitch off of playing games. If it don't get me paid, if it ain't by my pride, feel my pain, I don't feel my thoughts, and I don't wanna hear that shit. I got enough shit I'm dealing with. If it don't make me money, it's all no problem. All about hatred and all about drama, then I don't wanna hear this shit. Oh, I got enough shit I'm dealing with. Oh, no. Yeah.
They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
First and 10.
The house call, man. The house call, man.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary...
Bro, like, what the fuck?
That was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On first down, Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Here's Brady to throw.
Bro, what? Nigga's so ass, bro.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Here's Brady. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Extra point try now for Succop. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good.
That's the biggest fear. Cops who we gonna win. My friend was a friend of me, now he my enemy. Yeah, nigga, remember me.
Won't have much time to work with, just 19 seconds showing on the clock. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one.
Consequences, I ain't listen. Body, but they keep on missing. Bro, my fucking God, bro.
Interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady, his third touchdown pass in this first half. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead now up to 14. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second half straight ahead from Raymond James Stadium. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. So for the call, let's get back over to Tampa and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. A very interesting...
cheapest cold wool variations. Now, I was going to do this on current gen, but I was like, you know what, man, I'm just going to show you guys on next gen, even though we can't do this on
Hello.
You said bye?
Hi.
Oh. Hi.
What you doing?
Oh, I'm going out to my brother's car to myself.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I just told you what I'm doing.
Don't get smart.
Why is being smart? Don't be dumb.
I'm pretty dumb.
You just called me to hang out.
That was me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was me.
You take everything to heart.
Disrespect?
You take everything to heart.
What is your problem?
I have one.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Alright, I'll call you later.
Bro, alright. I love you.
I love you too.
stuff like that. I'll just just explain it to you guys. Now, what I'm going to show you today is actually in the membership section, which is the full scheme breakdown, the 335 wide. It's got everything. 245 odd is in there. Trade wide flex, bunch, offset, 4-3, and 6-1, Y off trips, pass. All this stuff is in there. Single back wing stack, advanced man defensive tips. All in there, man. So if you want leverage in the game, make sure you check it out. Now, as far as substitutions, there's a reason I used the Ravens, because you can get away with using linebackers with the Ravens because they're fast. They're 89 speed. So I have Queen on the outside, typically a middle linebacker, but we have him on the outside for speed, and we have Owe over here, and then Stevens is my user on the inside. As far as secondary goes, I'm not really going to worry about that right now. We're just going to leave everybody where they're at. But linebackers and safeties are your key components in this defense now. What am I doing here? Okay, so 3-3-5 wide. Now, another key thing, we're going to be talking about the Mike Blitz 3. Another key thing is you want to make sure you have auto flip on so your defense aligns to the strong side of the field or the formation on offense. So if they're running a trips formation, that middle blue will be on the trip side. You know what I mean? That way they can't cook you. So Mike Blitz 3, let me go ahead and just talk about the trips formations. Now, base setup right here. What you always want to do, like I said, this is the way I run it. You don't have to run it this way, okay? But just to give my opponent leverage in underneath routes, I'll go ahead and base align, wire triangle left stick to the right, and then I'll go ahead and spread the D line out, crash them out, and then QB contain. Okay, so like this. So left on the D-pad, left stick up for spread, left on the D-pad, right stick out for sign outside, and then QB contain. Reason being is because a lot of people here like to run play action. So I'll probably send a blitz at the beginning of the game just to see where they're at. They run inside zones, and I'll start making those adjustments where I pinch the line, crash them down, and stuff like that. And you can shoot the gap pretty good with this one right here. However, what I like about this play is if you pass commit RB or R1 right stick up for pass commit, and then you put yourself on a blue and then stand right here, like someone right next to this guy, right? And he snaps the ball in his play action. Your fast linebackers on the outside. Let's see how they react. Boom, we just hit the line. They're right there for the quarterback already. You know what I mean? Like, they don't care about the play action. They're going for the quarterback. Let me show you guys again. Base line, pass commit, put this guy on a blue. You can even stand on this side if you want. Now, right here, running this setup right here is just in case, you know, they need a lot of yards and they're trying to pass the ball. You see right there, easy sack. That's how you run the blitz side of it, all right? So remember that. Now, better players are going to dot you up like that because they're going to cancel play action, right? So what we can do here is if we think they're going down the field, we can base align, okay? Do the same setup, QB contain, but this time we're going to go ahead and put X on a vertical hook. So right on the D-pad twice, select X, which is queen, left stick down for vertical hook, okay? And then I just put myself on a blue, or you can put yourself on a blitz, doesn't matter. If you don't want to get held up by the line, I suggest you put yourself on a blue if you think it's play action. But I want you guys to see how the match defense actually works in this play, which is really good. He's got nowhere to go. So let's go into instant replay and let's see how the zones are actually reacting to this play. So instant replay.
It takes time, man, this Billy shoot so fast, this bitch a K9. I done read up on them switches for my fucking 8th time. Bitches know who really whack his shit. I'm too high, look at my cup, I drop some ash in it. If that bitch got a clappy, then I'm grabbing it. I take that little bougie bitch for a ratchet bitch. Better put that switch to use, it won't have a glitch. He tryna run, he think he fast for a fast as shit. Last I ain't have a chance, hit him bad as shit. The switch start dancing in my hand, happened fast as shit. Me and bro, we on a mission. Debate who we gon' hit. Any, many, money, more jump out the car and blade. Chase his ass, face his ass, erase his ass quick. Go out there and over top, they make sure that body.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Well, for a tight end, he can definitely motor, and he shows off the wheels there after the catch as he's able to shake free. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Murray. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Flush to his right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. Flushed out right. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray giving to Connor on the option. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Murray going to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll start out here with the option left. 1st down and more for Jackson. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the 1st down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, and probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out of the backfield and telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time. Gets the sack. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that. Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On third down, Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's a letdown defensively because they had him stacked up 3rd and long, and you know their thought process had to be just make the tackle in front of the sticks and force the 3. Instead, they allowed him room to run, and now they're facing 1st and goal, looking to regroup.
Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown! Marquise Brown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent size. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Rolling to his left. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's Murray. Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
On 1st and 10 is Connor, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Oh, he gets loose right side, and he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll buy some time right. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They hand off to their big tight end. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Murray keeps it himself, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. Prater for the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down a defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Ouch. Could have been a game-tying touchdown. They'll have to hold on that at least for now.
Ouch in a big way. Like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
Rolling to his right. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And the Cardinals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before half for Murray. Sliding out of the... And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray as time expires in the first half. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying this game on the final play of the first half. Prater on to add the extra point. And we've up at 14. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gaudin.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And ready to get the party already started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll run here with Connor, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner, a 5-yard touchdown run, and the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Forced out to his left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a 2nd